Hi, I am Mechie Aparece, and I will be continuing the discussion for phonetics. So, it has already been mentioned that the different consonant sounds can be classified according to its manner of articulation, place of articulation, and voicing. So, since you are already done with manners of articulation, let us now proceed to the different places of articulation. Now, we have 7 places of articulation. First, we have the bilabial. Okay, so bilabial comes from the word bi, meaning two, and labial, meaning lips, meaning these sounds are produced using both of your lips, such as when we articulate the sounds p as in pale, b as in bat, m as in mouse, and u as in wise. So those are the bilabial sounds. We also have the labiodental sound. So it comes from the word labio, meaning lip, and dental, meaning teeth, meaning these sounds are produced using your lower lip and your upper teeth, such as when we articulate the sounds as in for and v as in vase. We also have the interdental sounds, which comes from the word inter, meaning between, and dental, meaning teeth. This means that these sounds are produced using your tongue and your upper teeth, such as when we articulate the voiceless th like three, and the voice th like um, these. So those are the interdental sounds. We also have alveolar. Okay, so the bony ridge just behind your teeth, that's what we call your alveolar ridge. So alveolar sounds are produced when the tip of your tongue touches your alveolar ridge, such as when we articulate the sounds t as in thin, or d as in dim, or s as in snake, or z as in Zoe, or n as in nose, or l as in um, lips. So those are the different alveolar sounds. Just above or just next to your alveolar ridge is the roof of your mouth or the palate. So palatal sounds are produced using your tongue and your palate, such as when we articulate the sounds sh as in shoe, or zh as in jaja or treasure, or j as in jar, and r as in rice, and ya as in yellow. So those are the palatal sounds. We also have the velar sound. So it's from velum. Velum, just after your palate is your velum. So when velar sounds are produced when the back of your tongue almost touches your velum, such as when we articulate the sounds k, g, and ng. So k as in kite, g as in goat, and ng as in being. So those are the different velar sounds. And lastly, we have the glottal sounds, which comes from the word glottis, which refers to the space between the vocal cords. So we only have one glottal sound, and that is the sound of letter H. So just like house, home, happy, host, and so on. So those are the different places of articulation. Now, lastly, the consonant sounds can be classified as either voiced or voiceless. Okay, so um, the sound is considered as voiced if you can feel vibration in your vocal cord. So just like when we articulate the sounds b as in boy, or d as in dog, or g as in goat. So we can feel vibration in our vocal cords. So the trick there is to place your hand on your throat and then feel if there's vibration or not. So if you can feel vibration, then that sound is a voiced sound. But if you cannot feel any vibration, just like when we articulate the sounds p, t, k, s, we cannot feel vibration in our vocal cords. So therefore, these sounds are considered as voiceless sounds. Okay, now it's easier to classify the consonant sounds using this table. So for example, for the sound p as in pet, we can classify it as a voiceless bilabial stop. The sound b as in boy, we can classify it as voiced bilabial stop. The sound f as in for, we can classify it as a voiceless, labiodental, fricative, and so on. Okay, now so much for the consonant sounds. Let us now proceed to the different vowel sounds. Now in English language, we have five vowel letters only. So the A, E, I, O, and U. However, these letters can be pronounced or articulated differently. So just like the letter A, it can either be pronounced as or a. So this means that we have more vowel sounds than the vowel letters that we have. So here is a complete list of the vowel sounds in English language. So we have first, we have the long I, which is articulated as E, as in keep, or beep, or beat. We also have the short I, which is represented by this symbol. It is articulated as E, as in lick, hid, or slid. So as you have noticed, the long I and the short I, they are actually almost the same. They just differ in the length of their articulation. So the long I is pronounced or is articulated longer than the short I. So we also have the long U. So it is pronounced as oo, as in food, crude, pool. And we also have the short U, which is pronounced as oo, as in book, full, should. So just like the short and long I, the long U is pronounced longer or articulated longer than the short U. Next one, this symbol represents the sound A, as in ache, able, April. We also have this symbol, it represents the sound E, as in egg, heifer, and leopard. This symbol is what we call the caret symbol, while this one is what we call the schwa symbol. Now, the caret and the schwa symbol, they actually they are actually articulated the same. So their articulation is ah. So the only difference is we only use the caret if that sound is placed in a stressed syllable. So we use the caret symbol. But if that sound is placed in an unstressed syllable, then we use the schwa symbol. So for example, for the words suffer, public, butter. So the stressed syllable is the first syllable in which um, it is where the sound is placed. So since that sound is placed in the stressed syllable, so therefore if we are going to transcribe these words, we are going to use the caret symbol. But for words like along, about, aboard. So the stress is on the second syllable, okay? Wherein the sound is on the first syllable, which is the unstressed syllable. So that means that if we are going to transcribe these symbols, we are gonna use the schwa symbol. So again, caret symbol for stressed syllable and schwa symbol for unstressed syllable. Okay. Um, this symbol is articulated as O. So just like low or grow and bow. This one, the half O, is articulated as aw, as in fraud, sought, thaw, and so on. Okay. Then we also have this symbol. It represents the sound a, as in ma'am, tap, pad. And last one, we have this symbol which represents the sound, just like art, bark, almond. So these are the different vowel sounds in English language. So just like the consonants, if the consonants can be classified according to its manner and place of articulation and voicing, the vowel sounds can be described in terms of tongue height, frontness, lip rounding, and tenseness. Okay, so when we say tongue height, it refers to the position of your tongue in relation to the roof of your mouth. So if the tongue is near the roof of of your mouth, meaning the tongue height is high. So just like when we articulate the sounds e or oo and oo. Okay, so the tongue height is high. So if the tongue is on the middle part, then the tongue height is mid. Okay, so just like when we articulate the sounds a, eh, and so on. Okay. So when the tongue is far from the roof of the mouth, meaning the tongue height is low, just like when we articulate the sounds ah, ah, and so on. Okay. And then we also have the frontness. When we say frontness, it refers to whether your tongue is going towards the front of the mouth, just like when we articulate the sounds e and e. Okay, and then or whether the tongue is going towards the back of the mouth, just like when we are articulating the sounds oo and oo. We also have lip roundedness, which refers to when we are producing a sound, whether our mouth is rounded or spread. So when we produce the word or the sound oo, oo, o, and o, our lip is rounded. When we produce the sounds e, e, a, e, a, and o, our lips are spread. And lastly, we have the tenseness. So it refers to whether when we produce a sound, our mouth is tensed or relaxed. So the sounds at the top part of each box. So we produce those sounds with our mouth tensed, while the sounds at the bottom part of each box, we pronounce or we produce those sounds with our mouth relaxed. Okay, so those are our different vowel sounds can be described again either according to tongue height, frontness, lip roundedness, and tenseness. Now there are instances wherein we tend to combine vowel sounds in a single syllable. So that instance is what we call diphthong. Okay, so diphthong is referred to as the combination of vowel sound, and it is produced with the organs of speech making a change in position. Now in English, we have three diphthongs. So we have the I as in nice, kite, by. So that's the first diphthong. Second, we have the oi, such as coil, soil. And we have the ow, such as house, um, arouse, browse. So those are the three diphthongs in English language. We have the I, oi, and ow. Now, to summarize our discussion, phonetics is referred to as the science of speech sounds, meaning it is studying how a human produces a speech sound using the different articulatory organs. So, meaning as a teacher, if you are teaching your students how to articulate the different consonant and vowel sounds, you are actually teaching them phonetics. Okay, now always remember that again, a consonant sound or the consonant sounds can either be classified according to its manner, place of articulation, and voicing, while the the vowel sounds can be classified according to lip roundedness, tongue height, tenseness, and frontness. Okay, so that's all for phonetics, and I hope you have learned something from our discussion. And thank you so much for listening.